Good morning, everybody. A lot of my videos I talk about doing laundry by hand, but I've really never given step-by-step instructions on how to do it. We don't have a car. It's a lot of legwork for us to get our laundry together and walk up to the laundromat. You can save some money from washing machines and coin-operated machines. Start with your dirty laundry basket. And you basically just sort through and get the colors separated how you normally would when you do laundry. Today I've decided to just do the light colored clothes, and I've got them in the tub. Wash them in warm water. Once you start to put your clothes in, the clothes are going to absorb some of the water, so your water level will go down. So you're actually going to have to fill your tub up quite a bit. And I'm just using a generic cheapy brand. Whenever I use the generic brands, I always put in a lot of extra detergent, so I double up on that. I'm going to stick my hands down in there, and I'm just really going to move the clothes around. I don't have to scrub every individual piece of clothing by hand. Push all the clothes to one end of the bathtub, and then in this end of the bathtub, just remove the stopper. We're going to let all that water drain out. My sprayer, it's just an attachment that you can get anywhere, and it just plugs into your tub. Start rinsing it cold. Just going to provide some clean water while the dirty water is going down. Now that all the water has drained out of the tub, rinse your tub down so that you don't put all the dirt right back in your clothes. So replace the stopper, and we're going to let the tub fill up with clean water, and I'm going to spread all these clothes back out again. I turned my husband's underwear green. Well, that's not good. Probably from those pants. We're just going to let this fill up with clean water. At this point, if you wanted to add softener, you could. If you did choose to add softener, I would recommend a second rinse after this rinse. But we're going to let that fill up. So now the tub is almost full of clean, fresh, cold water. Agitate the clothes. If you know of an item of clothing that has a stain on it, you should pay special attention to that and hand wash it individually for that stain. Agitating the clothes might not get out hard to get stains. Continue to fill with clean water. You can use a laundry basket or whatever works for you. I just set a clean towel right there, and I will kneel down at the tub, and as I pull them out and wring them out, I'll set them here and make a pile. I pulled the clothes out of the tub one by one, wring them out, and set them here. You might find some things that didn't get as clean as you wanted, and that always happens to me with the socks. If I was feeling really adventurous today, which I'm not, if I was, I would pick out the pieces that I want to be a little more clean, and I would probably soak them by themselves a bit longer. Today, I really just want this process to be over with, so I don't bleach every time, because it is bad for your clothes, and it will destroy the integrity of your clothes and break them down more, and you'll start to find holes and things in your clothes. Bundle up this big blue towel and take the clothes outside. I was hesitant to do laundry today because I'm like, is it going to rain? But because we hang our clothes actually on the porch, I can always bring them in, worst case scenario. Today was the day that I had a little bit of time to do it. It was basically a last minute thing, and I decided let's do laundry. So over here we have the hangers that I'm going to use. I prefer to use the plastic hangers just because any kind of metal hanger, it may cause your clothes to get some rust on them depending on how old your hangers are. So I try not to hang wet clothes on wire hanger. I recommend when you're wringing out your clothes, I recommend that you wring out the larger pieces first, like shirts and pants. And the reason for that is because once you get down to the end of your load, your hands and arms if you're anything like me, your hands and arms are going to get tired of just the constantly wringing out clothes. So I would save the little pieces for last, like socks, because by the time your arms start to get sore, that's about as much energy as you're going to have left is socks. So at this point, I'm going to start putting the clothes on the hangers, and I'm going to get them on the line. Okay, so this is what my porch looks like now that I've got all the clothes hung up. Everything is strategically placed because we're using a line of yarn, not a clothesline. So if you just put the hanger directly on the line, all the clothes will bunch up together. If you hang up the socks and then hang the hangers on the socks, that will actually keep the hangers in place, as you can see that I've done here. And then down on this end, these are all my husband's shirts. I actually had to tie the yarn around the top of the hook of the hanger, and again, to avoid having the hangers slide down the yarn, because if they were all just hung up there together, they would all just bunch up here at the middle. This is actually quite a large load for us. Typically, I would do the whites separately with bleach if it was a bleach week. Today is not a bleach week, so we did all the light clothes together. As you can see, there is no underwear. My family does not want their underwear in public. I will show you where the underwear is. This is our buggy. Whenever we go shopping, we take our little buggy with us, and then we also use it to hang up clothes. So if there was a case where it was raining outside, I would bring the clothes in and hang them on here on the handle, and then I would set up the space heater and also a fan to dry the clothes inside. But that's the laundry that my family does not want people to see, so I put it on YouTube. And then as you come outside, you'll have to check on the clothes. Things that are thicker, like socks, you just give them a little wring. Sometimes you can get a little bit of extra water out of them. But you'll check on your clothes. When they start to dry, you can start pulling in dry pieces. Like I said, today is not a very sunny day, but it's a very breezy day. If you can see the breeze that's going through, it is super breezy. So even without the sun, I am sure my clothes will be clean within a matter of hours. I know that actually some of the thinner socks have actually already started drying before I could even turn the camera on. So that is how I wash clothes by hand. I should have timed it. I think it took about an hour. Next time I'll time it. Next time I'll have somebody else film while I do it so you can get a better idea. But that's the poor man's way of doing laundry at home. Thanks for watching.